Am I audible all?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. So till OOPS concept completed, in OOPS few topics are left, right? And also randomization concept completed. So did you understood everyone what is mean by randomization and why do we use the constraint and what are the different types of constraints out there? How to write the constraints? Everyone understood? Can you tell me what is mean by randomization? What is mean by randomization? Today all some interview question discussions only, like just revision. Mostly all concepts are completed. Oops, concepts just hardly 1 hour. And in the next Saturday session, Saturday will be mostly protocols in the morning, evening this session, right? So in the evening session, we will discuss system Verilog example on Saturday. And next week, mostly 20. Okay. So next whole week, we will discuss on system Verilog, how to write the test benches, how to write different types of test cases, how to design some test plans. We will discuss on these things. Okay. So mostly within 2 or 3 weeks, you will get the clarity on APB protocol and I2C protocol already completed. System Verilog need to discuss, right? So we will discuss system Verilog of I2C. In better, we will plan Thursday for I2C system Verilog example. Saturday morning protocol session, APB protocol. Evening, remaining OOPS topics we will complete, and also we will discuss some system Verilog test benches, how to design from scratch. Next, Sunday also APB protocol, and next Tuesday we will discuss system Verilog designs, some designs, um, practicing purpose. Anyway, whatever the leftover topics are there, by end of this month, we will complete all system Verilog concepts except coverage and assertions. Okay, coverage and assertions we will plan in May. Okay, from May 10th. From May 10th onwards, we will plan coverage and assertions separately. And from May 1st, we'll start a UVM. Okay. So till now, whatever the assignments, leftover assignments are there, and coding also very important. If you are lagging in terms of coding, practice all the assignments, all the topics once again. Okay. Also, I already shared lot of assignments, interview questions for system Verilog separately. If you check the drive, and maybe next a few sessions I may not able to take. I'm assigning to another mentor. I'm not able to talk actually. From morning onwards, I am talking continuously. So maybe next online for UVM, I will discuss. For coverage and assertions, Maheshwar will discuss. Okay, see, interview preparation. First, don't go to assertions part 2, 3, 4 coverage. You can check later. Constraints completed, right? Just work on constraints, and here remaining SV part 1. So these questions which are covered already. So go through this part 2, 3, 4, and these interview questions and this and frequently asked interview questions. Okay, so complete till here. Practice a few questions regularly. And assignments already just two assignments are updated here. Remaining assignments shared in the group. For randomization also I have shared, right? Any doubts in the randomization assignments?
Randomization has yet to start on my side. Oops, till oops I've completed.
Fine. Okay. Let me start with few questions. Okay, so tell me what is mean by randomization, and why do we use the constraints? Let me ask questions from Aditi. Can you tell me what is mean by randomization, and what is the use of randomization in system Verilog, and how do we do the randomization?
Yes, randomization is used to generate random values for variables, and especially it is used to write in test bench file to verify the hardware design. Like we use randomization concept in during simulation time design. Like there are
Okay.
two types of randomization. Rand and RandC. Rand is used to generate random values, and RandC is used also for generate random values only. But like once all the possible values are complete, like then again it will repeat the same value again. Like you will get unique value like that.
Okay, fine. Ashwini, can you tell me what is the difference between RAND and RAND-C? What is the
Hi,
difference between?
yeah. So rand is a keyword where if we have to randomize the value, we use the rand keyword, but it can have repetitions. But in a rand C, which is random cyclic, it will not have repetitions. Like it will cover all the values in the first generation.
Okay, fine. Uh, who is this? Deepankar?
Yeah, today
Hi.
only I joined. Actually.
Today only you have joined?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Did I share the access for recorded sessions for you?
Yes. I'm going
Okay,
through.
so please go through the recorded sessions. Okay, so whatever the doubts you have, you can ask your doubts in the session itself. Okay, so we can discuss your doubts. Actually, till randomization and constraints completed. Okay, object oriented programming and all in system Verilog, leftover topics or very few topics in OOPS, and coverage assertions are left, and designing the test benches. Okay, so those are just for practicing till now. Whatever all the concepts we have discussed, like from data types, arrays, different components like mailbox, semaphores, fork join concepts, or how to write the program block or module block, the object oriented programming. By combining all these blocks, we are going to design a test bench. Okay, so how to design the test bench architecture? Most of the students will lag here only. They don't know how to connect overall test bench architecture, how to design from scratch. If you consider any design, whether it's a memory or finite state machine or register or counter, however, we write Verilog test bench manually. In the same way, in system Verilog, we have the test bench architecture. Okay. In the same test bench architecture, we need to develop from scratch. Like first, we need to start from interface concept, and then transaction class, and then generator, driver, monitor, scoreboard. At starting session, we have discussed, right? So how can we write the coding for all these and how to connect all the blocks individually at a top level in the environment, and how to create the environment test bench top. Okay, if you practice at least 3 to 4 examples, 3 to 4 test benches, you will get 100% system Verilog knowledge. Okay, with coverage and assertions. Mostly in May, we will complete the coverage and assertions also. And by this month end, you will get a total clarity how to write the designs from scratch, your own. Okay, without any copying, how can you develop your own test cases? You will get the full-fledged. Okay, so whatever the topics we have discussed till now, be perfect in all, in terms of coding, in terms of assignments, and revise all the interview questions, whatever shared. Okay, for all. And also whoever joined newly today, so same, you also need to follow same and be perfect in all these concepts. Then only you can able to develop overall test bench architecture. Okay, that is what our main goal. Okay. Next, coming to Lahari, can you tell me how can we write the different types of randomization, like minimum to maximum? Suppose 0 to 100, you want to randomize some values. So how can we randomize?
Hi, ma'am. Sorry, I missed actually few classes. I want to recap.
You need to revise. You need to revise the all the topics by next week. Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
Every concept you must need to understand properly. Okay. And
Sure.
Okay, let me ask another question to you then. So can you share your screen? Did you practice the coding, everyone?
No, ma'am. Actually, I missed past 2 weeks classes.
Okay.
I need to.
So what is the difference between dynamic array and associative array?
Dynamic array is we can assign memory during runtime, and associative array is it automatically assign memory based on the requirement.
Associative array based on requirement. Okay. In dynamic array, how can we resize the array? How to write the program?
We can create one new array with new tag to create array, and during runtime we can resize it.
How can we resize?
I think we need to extend the memory. We will extend the memory with colons. I need to recap.
What is the syntax for that? Can you write in the chat box?
Yeah.
Write the syntax and share. Next, Rakshita. Can you write the syntax for randomizing minimum to maximum value? Rakshita. What is the syntax for randomizing some minimum value to maximum value in Verilog as well as in System Verilog? In Verilog, how do we do the randomization, and in System Verilog, how we do the randomization? Rakshita. Next, Sai Krishna. Can you write the syntax for randomizing the minimum value and maximum value?
Okay, ma'am.
Next, Sai Kukurni. Kukunori. Okay. Can you write the syntax for randomizing multiples of 3 between 0 to 100? randomize only multiples of 3 between 0 to 100. Next, Shubham Sweta. Can you tell me what is the use of constraint?
Yes, ma'am. By using constraint, we actually apply some condition, because in randomization we are taking the random value. By using constraint, like we get the desired we apply some conditional approach, like we want as you asked earlier, like we want some value greater than 2, greater than 3, a multiple of 2, multiple of 3, like that.
Okay. So what is the difference between inline constraint and soft constraint?
Ma'am,
How
in
do we
soft
write the inline
constraint,
constraint?
yeah. So, ma'am, in basically in soft constraint means we are constraint means which allows means in we allows overriding of the constraint in soft constraint, while in inline constraint. Uh, like we means in inline constraint, like with we are using it with a with keyword, and in inline constraint means here we don't do it means we can't override the constraints, like we whatever we applied in a starting we can't change during the runtime. And
Okay.
while in soft constraint, we can change our values during runtime.
Can you tell me some real-time example for soft constraint?
Real-time example, like means soft constraint, real-time. Yeah, like okay, just let me think. In soft constraint.
Okay,
Like
take
we
time.
apply some value in starting, we have used some constraint, like our address range our address range would be greater than 6, but during simulation, right, means in while ever writing the simulation means our module, in that we have changed our constraint condition, like address would be also less than 6 also,
Hmm.
while with inline constraint we couldn't change our value during runtime.
Okay. So can you write the syntax to generate between 200 to 500 values with inline constraint?
Only, ma'am, that syntax for constraint, can I write in chat?
Yes.
Ma'am, what you have said?
Inline constraint for randomizing 200 to 500 value.
200 to
500.
500. Okay.
Using inline constraint.
Means our okay.
Next, Vinita. Can you write a small snippet for constraint for randomizing? Suppose a problem statement is given. There are 4 modes of operations. Mode 0, mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, like 4 modes. Suppose, or else, wait. Okay, suppose mode 0. Mode 0 means no operation.
Mode 0 means no operation. Okay.
1.
1. Mode 1. Okay. Mode 1 means
Addition operation.
addition. Okay.
Mode 2, subtraction.
Subtraction. Okay.
Mode 5.
Mode 5 directly.
Right shift.
Right shift. Okay.
Mode 6, left shift.
And 6. Left shift. Okay.
So we need to do all these 4 operations, and this mode is suppose it's a 4-bit size. Okay, so mode 4-bit size means it will generate 16 combinations, but 16 combinations are not required. So whatever I have given the modes now, only these modes it should be generated in the constraint in the after randomization. So how do we write the constraint for this?
Okay, sure. I'll write in the test chat box.
Yeah, you can write in the chat box and tell me which constraint you use for this.
Okay.
Which constraint we use. Any other answers from others also? Sai, can you tell? Sai Krishna.
I think bidirectional also we can use, ma'am.
Bidirectional. How we use the bidirectional?
Operations.
Bidirectional means what?
No, not bidirectional, ma'am. Sorry, I hard constraints.
Okay, bidirectional means what, first of all?
Bidirectional in the sense like I
Depending
need to
on
revise that topic,
variables.
ma'am. Yeah.
If bidirectional in the sense two type of variables will be there if else condition. If A is greater than B, then B is less than 0. Or if A is greater than 10, then B is less than 5. Like that, bidirectional in the sense two dependent variables. But here I told the mode values are 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. Only these values it should be generated after doing the randomization. So which type of constraint we use to generate only these type of values?
Okay.
First of all, how many types of constraints are there? Can anyone tell? Ashwini or Aditi, how many number of constraints are there? I think all constraints are explained, right, by Maheshwar? How many types of
We
constraints?
can have like a constraint which has a range. Then we can have like a relational constraint, like say suppose we have two variables, like we can do it like A less than B or B greater than A. And if we
Which
have
type
to
of constraint is?
generate a random value, like a meaningful value, we can also use a solve before constraint. Then we have set membership, like we have like mode inside 0 to like all the values that you give to generate only those particular modes. And if we use implication constraints, like if mode is 0, then we do no operation. Then we can have unique constraints.
Implication constraints, set constraints.
Implication constraints and set membership constraints.
Okay. Set membership constraint. Okay. Is it coverage related you are telling or constraint? Implication.
Constraints.
Okay. So remaining?
Soft constraints.
Okay. What is meant by soft constraint?
So when there is a conflict between the constraints, like when we have a constraint and there is a conflict, we will get an error. When we add a soft constraint, we won't get an error. Instead, the constraint solver will try to resolve it using the inline constraint or any other constraint that we have provided.
Okay. Okay. Next. So how you will solve before question, I have given a question with the mode of 4 different mode 0, mode 1, mode 2, mode 5, mode 6. So how can we write the constraint for that to generate only those values?
Like we can add mode inside those values 0, 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Directly it will be generating, no?
That time those mode values will be generated. We can write one more constraint, like telling like if mode, like we can use if else or implication constraint. Like if mode is 0, we will do a no operation. If mode is 1, we will do an addition.
Okay. Vinita, did you got the answer?
Yeah, I'm writing. It is an in-class constraint where we in class where we define the I mean these modes we can define in the like whatever the range we have. First of all, we can declare the mode that it is of 4 bits, and then ren bit 4 bits, and then we can define the constraint with these operations.
Okay. And Sai Krishna, you written inline constraint and inside constraint, both in same with these inline constraint and inside. So will it work properly, or is it necessary to put inside A, inside min comma max? Min comma max.
That is not required, ma'am. That
Then
is
why
not
is-
required, ma'am. I'm cross-checking that. Yeah.
You can directly put randomize of A with A is less than 100, greater than some minimum maximum values. No need to write inside constraint.
Okay.
Inside
Okay.
constraint is different. That too, you cannot put inside min comma max. Inside in the sense specifically you need to mention the values and not range.
Okay.
If you put range, that is not the syntax, not min comma max. Min is to max. Colon you need to
Okay.
mention.
Okay.
Check once.
Sure, ma'am.
Next, who is this Sweta? Constraint data range. Constraint for 200 to 400. Okay. Next, the array is equal to new of 10. Okay. So if previous values want to retain, no need to erase. So how can we write the program, Lahari, for dynamic array?
So we need to retain the previous value of the current array, right? So we will d array equals to new of 10 of d array. The old array and new of 10 equals to the new array.
Okay. Rakshita, can you tell me what is the difference between pre-randomize and post-randomize? What is the difference between pre-randomize and post-randomize? Rakshita. Sai Krishna, can you tell me what is the difference between pre-randomize and post-randomize?
If you want any functionality to be implemented before randomizing a variable and after randomizing a variable, we will use pre-randomize and post-randomize methods.
Okay. Okay. So in the pre-randomize, just like introduction to print some intro statements like that, and post-randomize finalized result like that. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next, Shweta, can you tell me how can we enable and disable the randomization?
Yes, ma'am. By using the disable mode, means if we are using disable mode 0 means it is disable. If we make this mode 1, then it will be enable.
Can you write the syntax?
Yes. Like we use as a syntax as a rand mode, 0 or 1. So only the syntax.
Yes. Suppose if class packet is there, in the class there are two variables, address and data. So in the outside the class, we are doing the randomization of address, randomization of data. So first we are making a disable rand mode of 0. After some time making rand mode of 1 enable. So once rand mode of 1, that means after enable we need to do the randomization. So can you write the simple program for that? Take a class packet address and data. Just disable the randomization initially and enable the randomization and use the randomization method. Write the simple program. Next question. Aditi, can you tell me what are the different constraint modes we have? What is the use of constraint modes?
Basically, in during randomization, we are define so many numbers by using so many variables. So by using constraint mode, we can use particular type during running when you are debugging any function or like any work we are doing. So that's why we are using constraint. And there are initially soft constraint is there, inline constraint, and conditional constraint.
Okay.
Unique constraint.
Suppose there are two constraints. Okay, there is a address data. Please note down the problem and write the program. There is a packet class address and data. Address is randomizing between 0 to 10. Data is randomizing between data is equal to 20 fixed value. Okay, address is randomizing between 0 to 10 and data is fixed 20. Okay, so now do the randomization. Packet, create the object for packet, do the randomization, and then disable the constraint for address and data. Disable the constraint for both and then do the randomization and tell me the output. And constraint mode will be enabled. Do the randomization and tell me the output. Now disable the constraint for data and enable the constraint for address. Now do the randomization and tell the output. Total 4 output statements should get. Total 4 output statements. Address, data. Do the randomization both first and then constraint mode disable. Again randomization. Again constraint mode high. Again randomization. Again constraint mode high for address. 0 for data. Do the randomization and tell the output. Next question for Lahari. So Lahari, you didn't gone through the randomization concepts, right?
No, ma'am, I need to watch the videos.
Can you tell me what is the difference between fork join any, fork join none, and fork join all?
Yeah, fork join. Fork join all means inside fork join, all the statements will be executed. Fork join none means nothing will be executed in the fork join. And fork join any means at least one will be executed.
Okay. Okay, I will give you the problem statement. Note down. Module within a module hash 20.
Okay.
Dollar display.
Okay.
Randomization has started.
Okay.
Okay, come down.
Okay.
Fork. Down, begin.
Okay.
Hash 5. Dollar display.
Okay.
Statement at 5 time units. Within a dollar display, write within a brackets, I mean within the quotation marks. Statement
Okay.
5 time units. Next, hash 7. Statement at 7 time units. Hash 2. Statement at 2 time units.
Okay.
End. Begin end.
Okay.
Next, another begin. Another begin. Hash hash 2.
Okay.
What I told, 5, 7, 2, right?
2. Yes.
Initially 20.
So the second begin is 20 time units, right?
First I told 20, then dollar display I told.
Okay.
Dollar display, randomization started.
Okay. Okay.
Next fork, within a fork begin 5 time units, 7 time units, 2 time units. Next, again write another begin, end,
Okay.
10 time units, 15 time units, 20 time units.
Okay.
And whatever the statement you have written here at 5 time unit, 7 time unit, 2 time unit, write the 3 display statements here. Begin, end,
Okay.
fork, join, hash 30 time units outside the fork. Okay, so this is what the statement. Check and tell me what is the output at which statement, at which time unit the statements will be printed. Okay. Next question. For Svetana, I told no. Lahari, for Lahari, I told. Okay, for Sweta.
Ma'am, you told me first it will be if matlab means both the data and my address would be in rand mode 0 and then it would become rand mode 1, right? Okay.
So,
No, I'm just writing the module 1.
what is that, Vinita, you have written?
I have only declared only the address and in class I have only declared the RAND address and RAND data. So now in module I am writing by taking the packet. Uh,
Okay, okay, just try. Vinita, is that correct? Whatever you written?
So I have right now written in, I mean, I have not made the operation. I mean, I can declare A and B and made the operation, and have used the implication operator that mode 0 is, if mode 0 is there, then it is a no operation. If mode 2 is there, then it is addition. If mode 5 is there, then right shift. Mode 6 is there, then left shift.
Then what about no operation, addition, right shift, left shift? Are there any functionality we need to put for that?
Yeah, we can put that. I can have I mean, I can declare A and B variables and put the functionality over there.
Okay, but I didn't ask that. I just told like there is a mode signal. For mode signal, these four requirements are there, four combinations or five, whatever, 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. I told total 5. 0 means no operation, 2 means addition, 1 means addition, 2 means subtraction, 5 right shift, 6 left shift. Total 5 operations I told. If you do the randomization for mode signal is a 4-bit size, so it will generate 16-bit. So you no need to generate the 16-bit. Whatever the required values are there, you need to generate only required values, because other values we are not doing any operation. So no need to generate other values. We need to generate only required values. So how do you write the simple constraint to generate the mode 0, 1, 2, 5, 6 only? That's what my question.
Okay. Okay, I'll write that.
Think how many constants are there and which constant you can use. Next question, Rakshita, are you there? Next question for Aditi. Aditi, can you write a bidirectional constraint? Bidirectional constraint. So bidirectional.
I'm already writing a code. Like you already given one.
Okay, already given. Fine. Ashwini, can you tell me some soft constraint real-time example? Did I ask this question to you?
Yeah,
Did I?
yeah, like we discussed about this before.
Okay. Can you write some syntax for that? How the soft constraint will work and which data it is overriding?
Okay.
Yeah, please write some syntax. Next question, Lahari. For you, Lahari, what is the difference between signed data types and unsigned data types?
Signed data types. Ma'am, is it very long question or normal?
Verilog.
Okay. Signed has magnitude, and it has positive and negative and zero. Unsigned does not have magnitude.
Okay. What are the 4-state data types and what are the 2-state data types in System Verilog?
Ma'am, I didn't cover data types as well. Sorry. I need to watch videos.
Okay. Okay, first we'll complete that folk join question. Shweta, can you tell me what are the 4-state variable data types and 2-state data types in System Verilog? Dipankar? Deepankar.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask few questions to you?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay. So can you explain the system Verilog architecture? What are the different components available?
Okay, so for system Verilog, we have like generator, driver, monitor, and scoreboard. These are the main components in the system Verilog, which are connected with the mailbox between the generator and the scoreboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do we connect all these at top level?
Uh, so what is the question? I mean,
You
there will be a
told
top level file. So
top level.
so yeah, there will be a top level file.sv file where we will connect all this all this test. I mean, the environment we have, right? The verification environment where we'll have this all the this models which we have, like the generator, driver, and all these things in the design. I mean, so this will be all this will be connected in an environment actually.
Okay. Okay. How do we connect your design and the test bench in system Verilog?
So design is DUT, and so we'll have a top level.sv file where we'll instantiate our DUT in that. I mean, with the Verilog, I mean, with the virtual interface, of course.
Okay, so why do we use the virtual interface other than normal physical interface?
Because we need to drive the we need to give the stimulus to the DUT. So
through physical
use-
interface also we can connect, right? But still, why we are using virtual interface?
that I am not so sure.
Okay. Vinita, your answer is correct. Inside constraint you can use. Aditi, your output is written, but where is the code to disable and enable the constraints?
I'm sending it.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm sending one.
Okay. So Deepankar, okay, next question. Can you tell me why do we use the mailbox concept in system Verilog?
That I'm not sure. I have not went through actually.
Okay, fine. So what is the difference between dollar display, dollar monitor, dollar strobe, and dollar write?
Yes. So dollar write is used to write. I mean, if you want to write anything. So so it's right, and dollar strobe is a system task which we use to display any data. I mean, in that particular, no, I got confused. I mean, I knew that. I forgot, I think.
Okay. Fine. So we have blocking and non-blocking assignment statements, right? So why do we use blocking for in combinational and non-blocking for sequential? Why can't we use blocking for sequential circuits?
Because we need to, I mean, we need to know the current and the present state. If we do the blocking statement, then it will not update the value. So we use the statements actually for the sequential and the combinational block. We need to, so if we use this blocking statement, right, it should execute sequentially. I mean, non-blocking statement will execute in non-sequential.
Okay, so what are
So,
the mm,
I mean, yeah, so I mean, with each and every what we call it, in each and every cycle of the logic, I mean, it needs to update the output. So for that, we use that blocking statement actually.
okay, fine. So what is the difference between reg, wire, and logic data type? In System Verilog, we have a new data type called logic. So what is the
Yes, so logic is used for reg and wire. I mean, it is not defined if it is an input or output. We can use it for anything if we need to declare a data type. I mean, in any of the variable. Reg is basically if you want to register something. I mean, if you want to have some update in that particular variable or whatever is declared, we use reg. And if it is just a connectivity kind of, I mean, if we just need to pass the data, then we use wire. But logic is not defined to that. It can be used for either of the case.
logic is replaced both with both, right?
Logic can be replaced with both. I mean, reg or wire.
Okay, fine. So what is the difference between static array, dynamic array, and associative array in System Verilog?
You are asking me?
Yes.
Okay. So static array is, I mean, during the programming, I mean, when we defined any values, if we allocate any memory of, I mean, if we define any value to that particular variable, we call it a static array, which cannot be changed. Dynamic array we can change in the runtime. We so and the associative array is like we create a memory before itself, and we can allocate that memory. If we are not defining any, if we don't allocate any memory to any of the variables, then we can update that variable with the associative array.
Okay, fine. Okay, correct. So, okay. Shubham, Sweta, like you written first, you disable both address and data. I told to disable commonly direct pkt dot ran mode of 0, and I told pkt dot ran mode of 1 to do that, and then address 0 data address 1 data 0 I told them. Anyway, okay, fine. So next question, coming to the bidirectional constraint. So for Vinita, bidirectional constraint, can you explain what does it mean, Vinita? Bidirectional constraint, how do we write? Suppose I am taking A is equal to x plus z, then x is greater than 10 value and z is less than 10 value. So A is
Okay.
equal to B plus C. So how the bidirectional constraint will work for this? There are three variables, A, X, and Z.
Can you please repeat? I was lost a bit in between.
There are three variables, A, X, Z.
Okay. A, X, and Z. Okay.
Both are 4-bit. Three or
All
4-bit.
three are
Hmm.
all three are 4-bit. Okay.
So write a constraint, bidirectional constraint, that A is equal to X plus Z. So whatever the X plus Z value is getting,
B
A
plus
is equal to that X plus Z value.
Okay.
Where x is greater than 10, z is less than 10. So how do we write the constraint?
X is greater than 10 and Z is less than 10.
Hmm.
Okay.
Next question to Aditi.
Yes.
So unique constraint, suppose. How do we write the unique constraint? What is the use of that?
Like during randomization, there may be repeating values there. No? So by using unique in constant, we can generate unique numbers repeated. Like it will not repeat values.
Okay. It will generate only fixed values, not repeatedly, right? Okay. Suppose if it is an array, how it will be printed?
If it is an array of this question not understandable. What you said, like array, then also it will generate for like using constraint. We need to give for each array value. We need to define unique digit you are asking.
Hmm. Yes.
Then you can we can use some condition there. By using unique only, or like we can use any condition also.
Okay. Yeah, tell. Your voice is low.
Yes, sir. No, I'm not saying anything. It's like not understand what you said. Like using array, using for each array,
Suppose,
for every bit, we can
suppose
check
there is a suppose there is a 5-bit size array, 5 down to 0, so 6-bit size. In that 6-bit size, we need to store unique values. So how can you store the unique values in 6-bit size array? That's what I'm asking.
So they are like we can inside constraint some conditional operator you can use like for each array ith value. We'll check the is this equal to any other value or not. If not equal, then we'll print those values later.
Okay. Just write a small syntax for that snippet. I can see. Next, Ashwini, you have written the soft constraint class packet. Okay, soft data is equal to 00. Data is equal to 01. So what will be the output for this?
The data will be 0, 1.
01. Okay. Whatever we have written in soft constraint, that will be overridden with a 0.
Overridden.
Okay, fine. So suppose, okay, 0, 1. Fine. Actually, soft constraints are used suppose constraints where we write normally in the transaction class. In the transaction class, we write the top level constraint overall, like globally, if you see. In the generator, we do the randomization. Okay. So whatever we have written in the top level, like in transaction class overall, if you want to override that, like you don't want to change the actual constraint which we written in the transaction class, but you want to change some constraint values. You want to add some more constraint values like that, or some other unique values you want to take for same. In that case, you can use the inline constraint like this, and we can use the soft constraint so that those actual constraints will be replaced with these constraints, which we have written with the inline constraint. That's what we call as a soft constraint. Okay.
Okay.
So next, mostly all are completed. Like there are some variable ordering constraints are there. Where variable ordering is nothing but which one should execute first and which one should execute next based on the implication operator. If there are x, y, So which one should execute first? I mean, which one should execute first and then next, like that. Instead of implication operator, we can use the solve before also. Solve A before B or solve X before Z, like that. And there will be some interactive constraints like we need to take some arrays or payloads. Nothing but for array we have some iterations, right? So in that case we use the iterative constraints. So that is what about the constraints and randomization concept. So there are a lot of questions in assignment. Once complete all the questions, everyone. Okay. So I think most of you got the clarity on system Verilog, how to write the codes. Okay. So once again, revise all the topics from data types to arrays. Okay. How to write the syntaxes for arrays. How can we recreate or resize using the dynamic array? How to create the associative array and packed and unpacked. What is the difference between packed and unpacked? And queues. We already discussed the queues, mailbox, semaphore concepts. Casting, dynamic casting, we will discuss. Program block also we need to discuss. Fork join completed. Semaphore, mailbox, everything completed. In events. Events also need to discuss. Interface completed. Virtual interface, mod port, clocking block. Everyone try to write the syntaxes. Don't forget the syntax for mod ports, clocking blocks, and then oops
Prasanthi,
concepts.
please give her interface mode for clocking clock assignment now.
Okay. Okay, I will share it today or tomorrow. Next, you already know how to create the class, how to create the object, and how to create what is meant by this keyword, inheritance. Inheritance, polymorphism, abstract class, encapsulation. Any doubts? Did you try the problem statements? Do you have any doubts in these topics?
I have one doubt actually. While I was doing the assignment, there is a question there. Just a minute. Open the question. In this, there is a question in the first page. Assign class object to class B. So we assign, right? When A equals to B, like that we do, right? And but whenever we are assigning, so it is telling that assigning parent class object instance to the child class instance, then it is giving the compilation error.
Parent class instance to the child class instance. Okay.
Yeah. So like that only it is telling. So it is giving the compilation error, and we can't do it. It is telling that there is a the base class handle can't be assigned to the child class handle. So so is there a
Yes.
way like how this can be done? We can
Yes.
do that. I know, like we can assign the child class handle to
Base.
base class, and we can use virtual method. There are so many things. I mean, it can work, but this can't we do, right? It is giving a
Yes,
compilation
parent
error.
class handles we cannot assign to the child class handles, and also child class properties parent class cannot call. We cannot call the child class properties to the
Hmm.
parent class.
Yes.
But child class properties we can call from the parent, but parent cannot call from the child. So that's why
Yeah.
we cannot assign parent class properties to the child. Like C is equal to P it's not possible. P is equal to C is possible. Child class handles assigning to parent class. It's possible.
Yeah. That only. So that means, I mean, this question is just for like okay, this is giving the compilation error.
Okay. Okay. So remaining linked questions also there in that assignment.
Yes, link.
Did you try those?
So I tried till page number 2. Um, so I mean, in all are, I mean, okay. In that, I don't have any much problem. But shallow copy, deep copy, you will tell. I mean, teach, right?
Shallow copy and deep copy. Yeah, we will discuss shallow copy, deep copy, casting, dollar cast, program block, events need to discuss. These all topics we will discuss one day.
Yeah,
Most Saturday
there are
we will
questions on that.
discuss.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, I don't have any
Okay.
doubt. Just
What
that,
about others remaining? So almost 80% system Verilog topics are completed. Left with those small topics and coverage assertions. Coverage assertions we start from May 10th maximum. Okay. So meanwhile, we will complete all test benches, how to write the test plans, test cases, everything, so that you will get 100% clarity on system Verilog, but you need to practice from your side. Okay. Rakshita, are you there? Your voice is not audible.
Like one doubt I have in instant actually. Should I share my I am sharing that code chat. Like I'm not getting the answer.
In the chat box?
I'm sharing this is assignment question.
Okay.
Like initially you asked one question, no, that regarding mode mode 0, 1 and the operation will be happening like that only. So I write the code, but I'm getting the result. Question also I can share.
What is this?
This is that randomization question number 10.
Okay.
So here when I'm running the code now, it's getting some error. I don't understand where what is the change anything to do.
Can you share that question once?
Yeah, I shared in the chat only. I shared.
I think I shared the answers also. Okay, today I will share you the answers also. I already have that answers. Create a class that randomize a temporary variable such that if mode is equal to cold, temperature value should be 0 to 15. If mode is equal to hot, temporary value should be 30 to 45. Mode T10. Okay. Which type of
line number
constraint is
30,
it?
in line number 30, I am getting error. That operator I use now.
Function 1 randomized result ignored. Mismatch the number of actual and formal arguments in the function call. Function new mode m. Mode is equal to m. Okay. So from where you are taking this m value?
Like here inside the new function I define though in 25. 25 I define now so from there on then
Is it correct passing like this cold?
I also don't know. I just try like here. I take a function new, na, so there only I pass the value. So that's why I'm pressing by that. Maybe
Then
not get
new,
any error there.
we can pass only the value. Mismatch a number of actual and formal in function 30th line. Here, mod S.
Here only I'm getting some error. I don't understand.
Because here you passed string hot.
Initially, I like assigned string only. Okay.
Mod cold is equal to 0. Or else once try soft before constraint, solve before constraint.
Like that in display line, there is no error in white display where the main error is showing some value is there.
Here syntax itself, it is a wrong constraint syntax itself. If mode is equal to cold, temp is greater than or equal to 0. Is showing in 13th line. Dollar display. See here, 37th line. Assignment to enum variable from expression of different type. Thirty-seven here. Here if I put cold itself. Mode, cold and temp white. Check the output is correct or wrong. We got the output. What code you have written? Once check, I'm sharing the link. Something output is getting.
But in constraint like mode, that one only need to give 1 and 2. Like we can give the value whatever they're given.
What? Can you talk loudly?
Yes, like hello. Like in the code you change that constraint mode 1 and 0, no?
Mm-hmm.
For so why like to
Okay.
change it to
Can
1
I
and 0?
use
Like
Can I use hot and cold directly? Let's see.
So here I already in inside the enum function I already defined. No? So the
Actually, it will take values same getting cold and temp 42. 42 in the sense if mode is equal to cold, it should generate 32. Right? It's cold correct only. Yes.
Okay, I understood. I just to give that say, display that dollar sign. I forget to give that say for me.
Okay, mode is equal to cold directly you have written here. Okay, fine. So any other doubt here?
This one only.
Okay, fine. So remaining also try to work on the examples. Okay, these are the best example. So you will get good practice. Okay. Any other doubts, others? Okay, then just complete the assignments. Thursday we'll have I2C session mostly. I2C system Verilog session we will complete this week. And weekend we will start APB protocol. Okay. So that's it, guys. Then.
Like some software installation class you will take now.
I told to download all those files. Just download and keep like that. Installation process I will tell you at a time for remaining batch also. Whatever I told to download, just download those all. Okay.
Prasanthi, I didn't get protocol 1 and 2 session. I just have protocol 3 and 4 and 5. I think you have shared in the group.
For you, it is showing 4 and 5, huh? 3, 4, 5.
4 and 5. Yeah, 3 I'm sure. 3 it is showing in the folder, protocol folder. And 4 and 5 you have shared in the WhatsApp group, right? 1
Okay.
and 2 I didn't get.
Okay, I'll share.
Sure.
Okay, then so do practice everyone. Yeah.
Sure.
Bye.
Right, thank you.
Dipankar, so just go through the recorded sessions. Whatever the doubts you have, you can ask in the session. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, then thank you all.
Thank you.